Yo, what's up, Diamond family? It's your man Vivi, and welcome back to the VVS Academy. As you guys know, I'm here every week dropping off gems, teaching you to record and mix your music better. So if that sounds good to you, stick around. Look, man, I got a really crazy video for you guys. I'm going to show you guys exactly how to finish your mix like a professional. So I've been getting emails and texts and stuff, and people are asking like, yo, I put everything in the template, like it sounds good, but what should I do to finish it? Like, how do I make it sound like a finished song? So I'm going to be showing you guys right now what I do when I'm using the template. I won't even over talk it. Look, if you're still struggling to get your vocals to sit inside the beat and balance out perfectly every single time, check out my free template down below. It's going to completely change the game for you. It's going to teach you to balance out your vocals and your beat perfectly every single time. It takes about 15 minutes. It's completely free, so check that out. All right, let's dive right into the track. I literally just dumped everything right into my free template. I haven't even set the tempo or the tune or anything yet, so you just get to hear how it sounds dumped right in. So let's play back some of the track.
I've been on the grind, ain't got no time for crying. But when I'm alone, I can't help but dry my eyes. Look up in the mirror and tears keep on falling down. There for everybody, but it's no one else around. I gotta keep it moving, my heart is not too open. You say you love me, well then you gotta prove it. This world has been too ruthless, that's why I move so cautious. You say you with the shits, these niggas just be talking, not with the gimmicks. Give fuck about an image, these bitches looking timid, and my pimp hand is itching. Fuck the backwoods, hand me my little swishes, smoke away my.
Cool. So I think the tune definitely needs to be there. As you can hear, the song is rough, right? It's unbalanced. I mean, it's clean. Everything is recorded well, but the balance is off. The ad-libs are a little too loud. The vocals are over the beat, all that kind of stuff. So the first thing we need to do is balance. And this is what I teach in the course, so I won't even talk about it. I'll just get it done really quickly, and then we'll jump into mixing the song. I'm also going to copy the tune over to the rest of the channels.
Eyes, look up in the mirror and tears keep on around. I gotta keep it moving, my heart is not too open. You say you love me, well then you gotta prove it. This world has been too ruthless, that's why I move so cautious. You say you with the shits, these niggas just be talking, not with the gimmicks. Give fuck about an image, these bitches looking timid, and my pimp hand is itching. Fuck the backwoods, hand me my little swishes, smoke away my problems, everything I've been dealing with, and nothing's really helping. My heart is daily melting. I said no and now I'm selfish. Before I slay, I gotta say my grace. Fuck to your face, you try to take what's on my dinner plate.
Cool. So I think that balance is much better. As you can see, we also have a clipper on the master channel. That's just adding some volume, and it's keeping the loudest peaks from crossing zero. So let's work backwards from there. The first thing I would put on my mix bus is generally some kind of analog emulation. I use the VMR because it just kind of gives the entire song the glue and gel it needs. It's like every single element gets its own channel on the mixing console. So that's how I like to work. So when I get to the mix bus, I actually load up a mix bus channel, and I'll send it to the same group as everything else, and that'll start to give me that same vibe and feel and tone that I get from the rest of the channels. I usually will also bring back the drive, so let's do that.
Around, I gotta keep it moving, my heart is not too open. You say you love me, well then you gotta prove it. This world has been too ruthless, that's why I move so cautious. You say you with the shits, these niggas just be talking.
And so I will say this is a little bit unfair because we did track this vocal with compression, so it's already pretty well controlled, and I don't need to do a whole lot of compression to the individual like vocal tracks to get them to sit. I really just need to play with the volumes. After this analog emulation, I'm going to add some compression, and I like to use the SSL style compressor or just the FG Dynamics. You can use any SSL compressor you like, Waves, Plugin Alliance, any other brand. They all basically do the same thing. I just like using Slate because it's all self-contained within the VMR. So let's dial in some compression.
I gotta keep it moving, my heart is not too open. You say you love me, well then you gotta prove it. This world has been too ruthless, that's why I move so cautious. You say you with.
And then I'll follow that up with some EQ just to dig out some of the frequencies that are bothering me a little bit. I think there's a little bit of low, mid, and some upper high end stuff that we can kind of dig out. So let's mess around with the EQ and see what we find. I'm also going to roll off the super lows, probably anything below like 30, just to get rid of some rumble.
around, I gotta keep it moving. My heart is not too open. You say you love me, well then you gotta prove it. This world has been too ruthless, that's why I move so cautious. You say you with the shits, these niggas just be talking, not with the gimmicks. Give fuck about an image, these bitches looking timid, and my pimp hand is itching. Fuck the backwoods, hand me my little swishes, smoke away my problems, everything I've been dealing with, and nothing's really helping. My heart is daily melting. I said no and now I'm selfish before I slay.
So this other compressor we're adding is another SSL style compressor, and it's basically just going to be gluing things together. You're going to see this needle right here barely move. It might hit one, but what it's going to do is just add a little bit of just slow, gooey compression, if that makes any sense. It's just going to kind of gel things together and make the song just hold together a little bit better in the spaces, if that makes any sense. So let's try to set this up the way I like to.
Around, I gotta keep it moving. My heart is not too open. You say you love me, well then you gotta prove it. This world has been too ruthless.
So the other thing I like to add is some mid-side compression, which just lets me control the mid-range separate from the outsides or from the sides. So what we're going to do is take this very mute compressor, put it into mid-side mode, and unlink the two sides. I also want to roll off some of the low-end detection, which means that the sub or the kick won't trigger the compressor. It's going to be triggered at a higher frequency, just because the sub and the kicks are going to be louder or more powerful than everything else, and so they'll trigger the compressor kind of more than we want it to. So that's what we're doing. We're setting it separately for the middle and the sides.
Around, I gotta keep it moving. My heart is not too open. You say you love me, well then you gotta prove it. This world has been too ruthless, that's why I move so cautious. You say you with the shits, these niggas just be talking, not with the gimmicks. Give fuck about an image, these bitches looking timid, and my pimp hand is itching. Fuck the backwoods, hand me my little swishes, smoke away my problems, everything I've been dealing with, and nothing's really helping.
Cool. I really like the way this is sounding already. It's really getting to where I wanted to. I think there's a couple of things we should do to the actual lead vocal. The main thing is just some de-essing. It's just a little bit harsh and a little bit bright with the S's, but really we're just about there. And what you'll realize is what I'm actually doing is listening to the song and just listening to what it actually needs, and not just doing things that I think I should do because I'm used to doing them. So let's go ahead and figure out, the actual things that the song needs and apply those rather than just throwing a bunch of things at the song because we think we should be doing it.
Around, I gotta keep it moving. My heart is not too open. You say you love me, well then you gotta prove it. This world has been too ruthless, that's why I move so cautious. You say you with the shits, these niggas just be talking, not with the gimmicks. Give fuck about an image, these
And I'm also just attenuating these ad-libs, turning these ad-libs down a little bit. I think they're a little bit too loud. And then we're just going to be pretty much there. You're going to see me tweak a few things, and then I'll really dive in and tell you, how we finish this thing out.
I gotta keep it moving. My heart is not too open. You say you love me, well then you gotta prove it. This world has been too ruthless, that's why I move so cautious. You say you with the shits, these niggas just be talking, not with the gimmicks. Give fuck about an image, these bitches looking timid, and my pimp hand is itching. Fuck the backwoods, hand me my little swishes, smoke away my problems, everything I've been dealing with, and nothing's really helping. My heart is daily melting. I said no and now I'm selfish before I slay. But it's no one else around. I gotta keep it moving. My heart is not too open. You say you love me, well then you gotta prove it. This world has been too ruthless, that's why I move so cautious. You say
I'm just going to tweak some of the things that I boosted and some of the things that I cut. I think I was a little off in some of these places. So right here,
but it's no one else around.
That can stay, but I think we need to cut some of the 7K. Also, we never set the tempo on the song. I just jumped right in, so the echoes are offbeat, so I'm going to go back and do that as well.
But it's no one else around. I gotta keep it moving. My heart is not too open. You say you love me, well then you gotta prove it. This world has been too ruthless, that's why I move so cautious. You say you with the shits, these niggas just be talking, not with the gimmicks. Give fuck about an image, these bitches looking timid, and my pimp hand is itching.
So if you'll notice, when I boosted that low end, it wasn't even a dB, but it started to cut into the vocal and take some things away. And those are the things you're going to start to notice. That everything is a give and take. So if we want to add more low end, once you get to the point where your song is compressed well and it's already loud, the little changes you make are going to make a big impact. So you really have to be cautious and really listen to what you're doing. So I'm going to kind of exaggerate a little bit, but as you can see, this is less than a dB, and you can hear when the kick hits, it affects the vocal. And so we have to be very careful with things like that. But here, I'll exaggerate it so you can hear.
But it's no one else around, I gotta keep it moving. My heart is not too open. You say you love me, well then you gotta prove it.
Yeah, definitely. It's ducking the vocal. And so what we want to do is bring this down as low as possible. I think where we had it right under a dB was pretty good, because we do want to add just a little bit more sub information.
But it's no one else around, I gotta keep it moving. My heart is not too open. You say you love me, well then you gotta prove it. This world has been too ruthless, that's why I move so cautious. You say you with the shits, these niggas just be talking, not with the gimmicks. Give fuck about an image.
And as you can see, man, we're already pretty loud. Our range is good. We're starting to hit those targets that we want to hit within the finished song. And that's the real key, man. When you're mixing, you got to know what targets you're trying to hit. You don't just mix until it sounds good. You got to have a point to know, once I reach this point, I'm finished. That's where I was trying to get to. So look, man, these are the tips I'm giving you guys week in and week out. And if you need a little bit more help, drop me a line down below. My name is VV, and I'm here for you. Stay humble, make diamonds only. Peace.
But it's no one else around, I gotta keep it moving. My heart is not too open. You say you love me, well then you gotta prove it. This world has been too ruthless, that's why I move so cautious. You say you with the shits, these niggas just be talking, not with the gimmicks. Give fuck about an image. These bitches looking timid, and my pimp hand is itching. Fuck the